After 50, life doesn't rush anymore. It looks you straight in the eye, and sometimes it smiles quietly, as if to say, "You're living better than you think." It's not about what shows up in the photos, or what the world applauds. It's about the small, invisible wins. Sleeping peacefully, walking without fear, finding joy in the simple things. Things you can't buy, but that are worth more than any medal. Today, I want to show you 5 subtle signs that might already be part of your life. Signs that prove happiness could be a lot closer than you think. Stick with me, because what you're about to hear might just change the way you see your own days. It's not about walking fast. It's about having the confidence to feel the ground and know it's going to hold you. Walking with lightness and strength after 50 is more than physical exercise. It's a gesture of independence. It's silent proof that your body still serves you, your legs still know the way, and your mind is still in charge of the movement. When you walk without fear of falling, something inside you also stands taller. It's not just your physical balance that's intact, but the balance of your whole life. The body you may have overlooked so many times now shows gratitude for every bit of care it's received. Think of the lady who walks to the bakery every morning. It might seem like an ordinary habit, but there's more to it than buying bread. It's the will to keep the mind sharp, to feel the wind on her face, to see the same neighbor waving, the same dog barking. It's a routine that becomes a declaration. I still take myself where I want to be. Many people, at some point in life, lose that right, not by choice, but through circumstances beyond their control. And that's exactly why, when you can still walk on your own, no matter the distance, you're holding on to one of life's most precious treasures: autonomy. If your body still takes you where you want to go, you've got a freedom many have lost. And maybe, once you notice that, you'll realize the good life isn't built on grand achievements, but on steady steps, one after another, every single day. Because every step you take, without pain, without fear, and with purpose, is, in truth, a quiet embrace of your own freedom. Memory doesn't have to be perfect to have value. What really matters is keeping alight the things that guide the heart. After 50, remembering isn't just a mental exercise. It's an act of affection for yourself and for others. It's recalling a friend's name, the taste of a dish from your childhood, the date of something that made your heart race. Every meaningful memory is proof your mind is still connected to life, to what truly has meaning. It's not about stockpiling information, but about holding on to what builds your inner map. And that map guides you when the road feels unclear. Think of someone who jots down small tasks and memories in a simple notebook. It might look trivial, but it's really a record of being present. Inside aren't just lists and appointments. They're fragments of who you are, clues from a time you don't want to lose. Like keeping seeds that could bloom at any moment. The mind, just like the body, needs movement. When we remember what matters, we keep our heart beating in step with life. Each chosen memory is like a plank, holding up the bridge between yesterday and now. Your memory is your map, and if it still takes you to the places that matter, you're doing better than you think. Losing your way can happen to anyone, but keeping that map alive is a privilege worth recognizing while it's still in your hands. And if remembering keeps us connected to life, sleeping in peace gives us the strength to keep walking that path. That's what we'll talk about next. Sleeping well is an act of letting go. It's allowing the body to rest and the mind to quieten, even while the world keeps moving around you. After 50, sleep isn't just a pause. It's an invisible foundation that holds up your mood, your health, and the clarity of your thoughts. When we can drift off without anxiety or worry at our side, the body reorganizes itself from the inside. Hormones find their balance, muscles recover strength, and the heart slows its rhythm. Each night becomes a small rebirth, a chance to start again, lighter. Picture someone who, over time, has built a ritual to protect their rest. Before bed, they dim the lights, put on soft music, brew a warm tea. Simple gestures that tell the body, you're safe now, you can rest. Over time, this routine stops being a luxury and becomes a necessity, guarded with care. Sleeping in peace also reflects how we're living when we're awake. It's hard to have a calm night if you spend your day stacking up worries and resentments. Learning to empty your mind before bed is really learning to live more gently. If you wake up rested, the world feels lighter because a rested body can greet the day with more hope, and a rested mind can see beauty even in the grayest mornings. Appetite is one of the purest ways to say, I want to live. Eating with joy isn't just about nutrition, it's a quiet conversation between body and soul. After 50, every meal can be a celebration for the health that lets you taste, the time to savor each bite, the memories a simple dish can bring back. Eating well doesn't mean overindulging, but choosing with care what you put on your plate. It's noticing the colors of the food, the aroma that stirs old memories, the texture that tells stories from childhood or moments that shaped your life. It's an act of care that nourishes not just the body, but dignity and self-worth. Think of the man who goes to the market every Saturday. He picks fruit slowly, checks the freshness of the greens, chats with the stallholder who knows his taste. Back home, he cooks for himself. And in that simple act, he's telling his body, you deserve the best I can give you. No rush, no distraction, just full presence in the moment of preparing and eating. Appetite is also a silent gauge of vitality. Losing it can mean something inside us has lost its spark. But keeping the joy of eating shows we still want to take part in life, to sit at the table, to share, or simply to savor our own company. To have an appetite is to have a will to live. And that's strength, because while we can still enjoy a meal, we keep saying yes to life, one plate at a time. After 50, we learn that not every answer needs to be given, and not every battle is worth our exhaustion. Life patiently teaches us that silence can be more powerful than 1,000 words. Handling emotions calmly doesn't mean not feeling them. It means learning to feel without drowning in them. Over time, we notice that anger thrown out without thought leaves scars, and words spoken at the wrong time can't be taken back. Maturity invites us to breathe before acting, to watch before reacting. This pause isn't weakness. It's a sign we've learned to choose peace as our path. Think of the grandmother who, years ago, would raise her voice at the first sign of disrespect. Today, she's learned to watch in silence, to respond with a calm look or a short, steady phrase. She's discovered that it's often not worth spending energy on things that add nothing good. This choice protects not only her emotional health, but her place in the world. When we can manage emotions this way, we become lighter, not because we've stopped feeling, but because we've learned to carry only what's worth it. We understand that peace is a daily achievement, and keeping it takes more courage than diving into pointless arguments. Those who've learned to choose peace are always in control of their own lives. And controlling your own life doesn't mean controlling everything around you. It means deciding what you let into your heart. 5 quiet signs. 5 victories that don't need applause to have value. Walking with lightness and strength. Remembering what matters. Sleeping in peace. Eating with joy. Handling emotions calmly. Each one is like a small flame that keeps your life warm, even when the wind outside blows hard. You may not have noticed, but if you're already practicing at least one of these, you're taking care of yourself in a way that's worth more than any material achievement. Because living well after 50 isn't about the size of your victories. It's about how often they show up in your daily life, often disguised as simple gestures. You still have time. Time to strengthen your body with steady steps. Time to keep alive the memory that links your yesterday to your now. Time to guard your sleep like a treasure. Time to choose foods that not only nourish, but tell stories. Time to place your emotions in the right spot, letting calm be your best defense. These gestures are quiet, but they build the life you deserve. Don't wait for someone else to acknowledge them. The recognition is in the fact that you keep waking up each day ready to live. even if the world outside doesn't notice. Which of these small victories do you recognize in yourself today? Leave it in the comments. And if you felt something while listening, give this a like and subscribe to the channel. You still have time to strengthen your body, mind, and heart, one quiet gesture at a time. Because maybe the love that you were waiting to receive from others has been sitting inside you all along.